that I'm putting these thoughts in place about the Ensign and the Outcast is, by and large, we don't follow this in Adventism. We don't pay close attention to this. But not only do I want us to see that there are two gatherings, the gathering of Adventism and the gathering of the 11th hour workers, and that it is the outcasts of Adventism that end up being the remnants that are lifted up as an ensign. But I want to get to the point here where we see that in this period, the Lord is going to glorify those people that are the ensign. And I'm putting heavy weight upon the word glorify, because when we get to the conclusion of all our studies today and we go back to Ezekiel 21 and we see a kingdom that's overturned until the fourth kingdom, when Christ returns, came the first time in the time of Rome. But when this is repeated in our history, he comes in the eighth kingdom, modern Babylon. That here in the time of Rome, he set up the kingdom of grace. And in our history, he's going to set up the kingdom of glory. And I want us to see that it's in this history that he glorifies his people in agreement with the fact that he is establishing his kingdom of glory. And I know that Sister White says Christ establishes the kingdom of glory at the second coming. Everyone know that? Do you know that she also says that he establishes the kingdom of glory when Michael stands up? Okay, so the establishment is a progressive issue. And, of course, I'm going to argue that the establishment of this kingdom begins in 1989. This is where this stone is getting cut out. And when you get to the Sunday law and the outcasts are lifted up as an ensign, he is going to glorify those people. And what does it mean that he is going to glorify those people? I won't answer that because I'm not sure. But you do know that Moses reached a point from his interaction with Christ that he was glowing so much that the Hebrews said, put a veil over it. It's too bright for us. And you know that Sister White talks about the 144,000 during the time period of the 7 last plagues, that they're shining like Moses was. Okay, so sometime before the second coming of Christ, something happens to the 144,000. I want to show that this is part of the process of the development of these outcasts as the ensign, in agreement with it being the stone that is cut out of the mountain that strikes the 10 toes and fills the whole earth with the kingdom of heaven. And I also know that the kingdom of grace and the kingdom of glory are the same kingdom, but Sister White makes its distinction. So can we.